everyone, today we are on Bowen Island off the coast of Vancouver in Canada, and I have a designer cabin in the woods to take you through. This is a minimalist home that celebrates timber and embraces its forest surroundings. My name is Lucy, I'm from Hunting for George, and it's time to let us in. It's a great moment here in this entryway with custom joinery, with plenty of storage for coats. You'll notice a lot of storage actually throughout this home. So we see the timber flowing through this home, and this is actually Douglas fir timber, which are the trees we're looking out onto as well. They've actually treated it with a slight whitewash because otherwise I've been told it can go quite orangey. So I like the fact that they've pared it back. It's a little bit more restrained. It's a really good feeling here in the kitchen. I love the way it opens itself up. And I must admit, the best thing about it is probably the view I've got. So come and check it out. You'll be able to see the scale and that pitched roof. It has an incredible feeling, and there's so much natural light in this space. And I've had the pleasure of spending some time in here, and I must admit, the light changes so much throughout the day, and these skylights really do pick up on some wonderful aspects looking straight up into the tops of the trees. We step down into this living space celebrated by the fireplace and also surrounded by all of those woods, which we should take a closer look at, I think. How good is this? So the owners live here permanently, and they also work from home. So workspace was incredibly important for them. So we've got one of two workspaces. One's tucked behind here. This space can also double as a little bit of a kids' retreat as well. So multi-purpose, always a big tick. We'll start at the rear end of this home to take you into the main bedroom. We have a walk-in robe through there, and our main bedroom looks out onto the woods. It's got this incredible ensuite. I love the green of this tile. It's got a grey grout. It's very simple, it's very minimal, and the fact that you can look out onto those green, mossy rocks and trees. The perfect colour choice. We've got a modest laundry closet through here, and we also have another bedroom. A gorgeous little girl's bedroom. She really wanted bunk beds, guys, so to come up with a bit of a custom design to create a bunk bed feel, they've also added in storage underneath. So this is a closet come bunk bed, and I actually think that's a really smart way of being able to utilise the space. Drawers are also really handy for storage. Sweet moment with a desk. That colour of the tiles that we saw in the master ensuite is replicated here in the main bathroom. We also have additional storage, so the pantry is tucked in behind the kitchen. Now, I promised you one other workspace, so come with me, we're actually going outside. Such a beautiful setting. So we enter another room. This is our studio space. And a very cool studio space at that. We've got Bit of a muso station here, work desk, another desk as well. It also doubles as a gym. It's just very fun in here. You've got the wood stove, which I've been told is very handy come winter. We also have pull-out bed. So guest bedroom, or if you just, need somewhere to sleep for the night, you're doing plenty of work. And it does actually double as a guest retreat because you do also have the powder room through there. This home was designed by Simon Montgomery of SM Studio, and it is set amongst dense rainforest on the western side of Bowen Island. And it is actually perched upon a bedrock outcrop that make up a lot of this island. There are concrete foundations on either end of the home that are fastened to that granite, allowing it to span across those two rocks and then create this floating feeling above the earth. The exterior has been clad using western red cedar, and they've stained that black, and that then has the black steel roof. So it's very strong and dark, and it sits incredibly well within its surroundings. The house was designed for a young family, and they were actually moving here from Vancouver. They had been visiting the island for about 15 years, visiting friends, and then they decided to make a move permanently over here, especially because they had a young daughter and they really wanted to give her better access to nature and also to allow just a bit more freedom and independence. They were very involved with the vision for this home, and they worked closely with Simon to bring that to life. They actually camped on site before they started building, and as they were cleaning up the forest, they sandblasted and actually revealed those two rocks that this home is now sitting on. So that's where the concept came from. Once they found those rock beds, they really wanted to elevate the home so that it would reduce the footprint of this house on the land. Aside from looking great, the suspended nature of this home actually allows for additional undercover area, which, because this is quite a wet rainforest, having that dry undercover space is incredibly important. The services are also tucked neatly away under there as well. It was incredibly important to the owners, Christina and Connor, that this home have a really strong flow from inside and out. And having lived in a small apartment previously, they understood just how important storage was. So they really tried to integrate storage as much as they could throughout this home. And there are clever moments that you can see throughout this home that are great examples of that. That closet cum bunk bed that we saw in the kids' room, that joinery in the hallway, and then the open shelving behind me actually act as walls and dividers, so really help to identify different zones within this open plan area. The Douglas fir millwork that is used throughout this home is really quite unique. Douglas fir is usually vertically sawn, which gives it a bit more of a uniform texture, but the owners actually preferred the idea of a flat sawn look because it adds a bit more texture, a bit more uniqueness to the grain, and it really does create quite a strong element in an otherwise quite pared back white interior. It also connects to the Douglas fir trees that surround the property, many of which are over 100 years old and over 100 feet tall. And just the sheer magnitude of that forest is very impressive. So to be able to bring a little bit of that element inside here just really helps to elevate these interiors. Windows also celebrate the wooded surroundings, and the carefully placed skylights also pick up on the tops of the trees, creating these beautiful moments and aspects to capture throughout the home. And I mentioned in the walkthrough just how much the light changes throughout the day, making this quite a dynamic space to walk through. This home is a simple layout and restrained in its application. Modest bedrooms and bathrooms keep the footprint small while still creating beautiful moments to enjoy, whether it be the view to the trees or the lush pop of green tiles that we saw in the bathrooms. I really love the addition of the studio space that doubles as a gym, guest bedroom and powder room, and the cheeky office and kids retreat tucked behind the kitchen makes this a really functional home for the owners. The rest of the interior finishes are minimal with a neutral palette and sense of calmness, and that's very much a reflection of the owners themselves, understated and very much at ease with the land. Thanks for watching everyone. I hope you enjoyed this home tour. Let me know what you thought in the comments below and be sure to like and subscribe. We've got plenty more home tours coming your way.